Bienvenidos guys, welcome to another video by your boy. Today we're going to be playing Rule34dle. So that's going to be fun. On top of the fact that you guys will also get the regular videos, like I believe there's going to be another video for Final Fantasy 16 coming soon too, at some point in the next coming days. And yeah, before we jump right in, remember guys, hit the like button down below. Be greatly appreciated, as well as subscribe. We're currently at 74 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer to the goal of 100 subscribers. And yeah, all of those that subscribed, thank you guys very much. And let's jump right into the gameplay. Alright, so we got the difficulty, guys, is medium. So it's asking us who has more between Sarada Uchiha, which is weird. You guys are a bunch of fucking freaks, and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles. Mithra is a popular character from Xenoblade. I know a lot of the characters from Xenoblade have a lot of things. The question is, does it have more than Sarada? That's the thing. I think Sarada has more. Yes. Yo, your boy was right. Yeah. Like I said, bunch of freaks. Who has more, Mithra or Artoria Pendragon, aka Saber? That's actually tough. You have two blonde women with relatively big chests, which is pretty popular among a lot of dudes. But the question is, would they go out of their way to draw a lot? I know the Fate series in general has a lot of artwork, so I'm gonna take a chance and go and, like, if this could potentially break the streak, and I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with Artoria. Boom, baby! We're good at this, apparently. We're pretty good at this. Okay, Raiden Shogun or Artoria Pendragon. Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Genshin characters, again, have a lot of... There's a huge fan base in Genshin, but are they the type of people to draw that sort of artwork? Maybe, maybe not. I still think Artoria Pendragon, aka Saber, has more. I was wrong. I guess you guys, you Genshin fans, are pretty freaky, huh? Ugh, pretty freaky. Alright, we're gonna restart. Let's see if we can continue going. Gravity Falls or Fluttershy from My Little Pony? Yeah. Again, yeah, bronies are freaks, bro. Toga or Fluttershy? Dang. Yeah, I'm sorry. As much as I love Toga, she does not have more than the fucking horse. That which is a wild thing to say. She just doesn't. All right, Morrigan from Darkstalkers. Man, was she one of my crushes as a kid. I used to play a lot of MVC 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I would play a hell of a ton as Morrigan. Damn. This is tough. Because, the My Hero community is pretty freaky. Darkstalkers is a game that hasn't been talked about in years. Do many people still remember Morrigan? That's the question. I remember her, of course, but yeah, see, I was right. As much as I hate that, it's just that My Hero's more well known than Darkstalkers and Morrigan. So it makes sense that Morrigan would have less. Cinderace has more, yeah. Pokemon fans are freaks. Don't know why. Who has more, Cloud or Cinderace? Ugh, dang, it's getting tough. We have a streak of 4. Who has more? The Pokemon that has two, that's bipedal, which are usually the ones that are pretty heavily drawn, or Cloud Strife? Again, Cloud is a pretty big fan favorite among the ladies. But I'm gonna go with, yeah, Cinderace has more by about 200 Pokemon. Gardevoir wins this. I'm sorry. Yeah, 35,000. Cloud ain't beating that. Oh, this is obvious. It's Gardevoir. I love Lara Croft. Beautiful lady. Badass woman that can kick your ass. But she does not have more than the fucking Pokemon that has been, yeah. 35 to 28,000. Yeah, it makes sense. Ashe or Laura. Now, the Overwatch community has a huge, P-word, a huge, following for the Rule 34, especially in the animation, like the CG. They do a really good job. I'm sure some of you have seen it. Does Ashe have more than the British woman? The hot British woman. Does the hot Southern woman have more than the hot British woman? That is the question. I like Ashe, but I don't think she has more than Laura. Yeah. 5,000 to 28, yeah. We already know Sada that has like about 10,000 or so. So, yeah, like 12,000. Yeah, she was going to beat Ashe, which is, again, fucking weird. Sonic the Hedgehog or Sada. When in doubt, guys, know that animals have way more. Furries. The furry community is out, like, beats any Rule 34 for any other character. When in doubt, know that the furry community will always surprise. Higashima Kobeni from Chainsaw Man or Sonic. This is the girl that was in that one scene, right? No, Sonic, I'm sorry. Sonic was gonna beat Higashiyama Kobeni, or I'm just gonna call it Kobeni or Superman. Do people do Rule 34 or Superman? That man I know has way more like comics drawn of him. Like, he's super popular. But the question is, does he have more than 6,500? That's the question. Right now we have a streak of 11. I don't want to break the streak. Does Superman have more than Kobeni? Damn, this is hard. Because I don't think Superman has more than 10,000. I am 100% sure of that. And I'm sure you guys do. But the question is, does he have more than Kobeni? This is going to be tough. I'm going to go no. Yes. Okay, I was right. That was the question. Amphibia or Superman? Again, a lot of freaks on the internet. I don't like this as much as some of you, a lot of you. Amphibia has more. Not by much, but it has more. Elsa or Amphibia? Not gonna lie, Elsa's pretty hot. She was pretty. But the question is, does it have more than Amphibia? I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is tough. And the difficulty is medium, by the way. It's medium. I think Elsa has more. Not by a lot, but I do think it has more. Yeah. 12,000 to 6,000, yeah. Double. Is this really a question? FNAF has more than Elsa. No? Well, I guess there is faith in humanity. Holy shit. Elsa has more than Freddy from FNAF? Oh, I misread that. It said Freddy. Okay, I thought it was just FNAF in general. If it was FNAF in general, then yeah, I would have went with FNAF. But since it's Freddy, yeah, I should have went with Elsa. We had a streak of 14, guys. High score. Let's see if we can try to beat that. So let's start over. Momo Yorozu in May. Pokemon is pretty popular. So yeah, I think May has a bit more fans than Momo. Chica. 100. Wait, no. Dang. Okay. So I guess I was wrong about FNAF. Jane Doe or DK? I think. Oh, good. Apparently DK does not have more. Okay. Squirrel Girl, Marvel Rivals does the entirety of Apex Legends. Squirrel Girl? Okay, Apex Legends has more. I'm doing terrible right now, guys. My Dress Up Darling or Gumball. Gumball has less. Okay, I thought Gumball had more. Jane Doe or Bowsette? I think Bowsette has more. Yeah, not by a lot. Jean Gunilder from Genshin Impact or Bowsette? The question here is that does Jean have more than 7,500? I don't think so. I think Bowsette still beats Jean. Jean or the amazing Digital Circus. I know this series is popular, but is it popular than... It probably might have a bit more than 5,000. Yeah, okay. A bit more. It has a lot more. I was wrong. Goku or the amazing Digital Circus? Oh, that's tough. Goku himself, no. No, not really. I think the amazing Digital Circus beats, yeah. Well, Goku does have a lot compared to the amazing Digital Circus. No. Guys, like, this lady was a phenom. I'd be surprised if Goku has more than... Okay. Apparently, Goku is more Goontu than Lady Dimitrescu. What the fuck? Damn, okay. I think Ashe... Oh, okay, never mind. I totally forgot. I thought Ashe had a bit, like, more than that. Fairy Tail or Inkling Girl? I think Fairy Tail has more. Yeah. Inkling Girl or Beerus? Inkling Girl, right? Yeah. Inkling Girl has more than Beerus. This is the one time where furry does not work out. And Rukia, Kuchiki, or Beerus? I'm gonna go with Rukia. I think Rukia is more popular than Beerus. Princess Zelda or Rukia Kuchiki? I think Zelda in general has a lot more. And Princess Zelda should have more. Yeah, 32,000. Of course she does, bro. Yeah, no, we already know the Amazing World of Gumball's not going to be Princess Zelda. No. Yennefer or the Amazing World of Gumball? I think Yennefer is a really, really hot character. But I don't think she's going to beat more than 14,000 entries. Yeah. 10,000 entries is what I assumed. Ellie or Yennefer? Yeah, Yennefer is just more popular than Ellie. A lot of people like saw Ellie grow up, and it'd be... Well, there are still some freaks out there. Yeah. Jinx or Ellie? You know, with Jinx here, League of Legends fans are freaky. Cyberpunk or Jinx? The video game itself should have a lot more than Jinx, because Cyberpunk, was super popular. I think Marceline is popular, but is she more than 30,000 popular? Probably not. This is a gamble here. I think Cyberpunk has more, has more than Marceline. Lisa or Marceline? Lisa's like the most popular character from Genshin that I've seen. Like, she's everywhere. Does she have more than 7,500? Or about that? That's the question. How freaky are Genshin fans? Pretty freaky. We got a streak of 10. I'm trying to see if I can beat that streak of 14. We did pretty good. I think Widowmaker has more than Soraka. Yep. Elastigirl has way more than Soraka. By 2,000. Yep. The character should have more than Elastigirl. No? Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. The hot mom or the brooding billionaire, like, emo guy. It makes sense that Elastigirl would have more. Alright, I think this is the last one we're gonna do. Cynthia or Dead by Daylight? Cynthia. 100%. Makes sense. Mommy. Cynthia's mommy. Videl or Cynthia? I'm sorry, Videl. Cynthia is more popular than you. Yep. Reimu Hakure from the Toho games or Videl? The fact that I don't know this character makes me think that Videl has more? Oh. Okay, so Reimu Hakure had more by a bit. Okay. Let's try one more time. What happened here? Midna or... I think Midna has more even though there's no photo of her. Has-Been Hotel. I would assume it has more, like the whole animated series. Yep. Yillan is not gonna have more than Has-Been a Hotel. Like, a lot of these Genshin characters are really popular, but they're not gonna have more. I do genuinely think Mikasa has more than 7,000. Yep. Mikasa was hugely popular among the boys. Mikasa, I think, has more than Brigitte. I love Brigitte. Brigitte is not going to beat out Mikasa. Astolfo. Femboys slash traps are one of the biggest tropes on the internet. There is definitely going to be more than Brigitte. Brigitte or Skyla? Does Skyla have more than 14,000 is the question. We saw how much Cynthia did. I think Skyla is the next popular one. Okay. I was wrong. Apparently, Skyla is not popular enough compared to Astolfo. I should have went with Astolfo. That was my gut answer, but I was like, but it's Pokemon, and Pokemon usually does really good. Well, I think that's the last round. I think the highest score we got in this game was 14. That's crazy. What did we learn from playing this cursed game? Furries are usually super popular. Usually. Also, video game series or series in general usually will have more than one character. Usually, because it's like an amalgamation of all characters. So, yeah. That was this game. I had a lot of fun. I do definitely want to make another game, a video of this in the future. If you guys want that, hit the like button down below. This was fun. Tell me, go out and try, guys. On the difficulty medium, try to get a higher score than 14. Or tell me down below what your high score was in this game. I got 14 on the medium difficulty, which I'm pretty proud of. Should I be proud of that? Probably not. That just probably means I'm a gooner. Well, this was fun, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and adios.